Alright guys, I kind of like got in the zone and completely forgot to get a little time lapse, but I'll go ahead and put a picture up. But if you guys can see, I installed the Motion Raceworks steam vent kit and just plopped on my new intake manifold. I'll do a little time lapse just tightening it down. I just got the corners tightened down, but yeah, and then I got the throttle body, cable bracket, and then out of all the cards I got James's, which was freaking awesome. I'm gonna put this sticker on when the weather clears up a little and I clean up the car. Just gotta put this guy on, so we'll go ahead and put him on. A little live action here for you guys. See how difficult this is gonna be now that the intake's on. Let's see, can Rachel do it with one hand? I don't think she's doing it with one hand. Hold on. Make this work. I think I caught a couple threads. Alright, well, you guys are in luck because now I gotta take the intake manifold off, so. Everyone, so now that the intake manifold is off for the second time, you guys can see what's weird is that when I took the LS1 manifold off, being that I never changed the gaskets on it, I had some oil buildup over all the ports, and I'm just kind of hoping that it was some blow-by that crept through the gaskets rather than go through my catch can lines. So we're just gonna say she'll be all right and hope for the best. So we're gonna go ahead and put the intake manifold back on again, and hopefully the last time we'll take it off for now. Shocked I got that on the first try. So this isn't mounted yet, obviously. This is gonna sit right in there, but we do have the Holley kind of where it's gonna be. Obviously not mounted yet, but got all the fun wires over here. Our switch panel, I literally just put the fan wire in there, connected the Holley output harness to it as well. Battery cutoff switch is installed. This obviously is going to get neatened up later, but we still have a lot to do. But we got the fan all in, Holley's in, everything's really connected. FYI guys, don't slam your wires into the door. And then I have most of the connectors all plugged in. I just got to get the crank sensor down there. Got to jack the car up for that. I tightened down my throttle body bracket with the new intake. Got the throttle cable adjusted. I had to shorten it a little bit, but we're all good to go there. This is what she's looking like so far. Catch can. These are wires from the starter, so don't mind that. And then we finally ripped the last piece of the Ford stuff out. So this is where the Ford relay box / fuse box was as well. So here's the new one. I just kind of have it covered up for right now because we don't have a grommet in it. Headlight wiring, grounds. So the fan should be good to go. We just got to put another connector on this guy. But just wanted to show you guys a quick overview. Looks a lot neater with the Holley in there too. I also got the 1-pin alternator connector. Kind of gonna sit there. So just another quick look. You know, we've got little connectors on everything. That way everything isn't hardwired in. So God forbid you need to fix something or something goes wrong, pull it out. That's about it here. It's run through the fender well here, and we're gonna run it across the back there. Make it look nice and neat. This is how she's looking so far though. She is very dirty because this tree likes to do that. This side really hasn't been touched, just ran my fuel pump wire. She's back there. Dash is still hanging loose. That's about it for her, and then fuel system next. So I just wanted to do a quick walk around and a little update on what the car's at now, because I did film my videos months apart. I've been working crazy hours and it's never ending, and everything hurts and I'm dying. If you're a Parks and Recreation fan, you will know where that's from. But now that the holidays are coming around and things are slowing down for me at work, I've actually been able to open some boxes with some parts that have been collecting dust in the garage. So either way, I want to cap off the end of this video with just a brief update on here, so let's do it. So right now I'm currently working on my fuel system. Guys, by the way, this is like the best like 40 bucks I've spent at Harbor Freight. It's magnetic and it can hang too. Rechargeable LED. Either way. So, got my first line here. You guys will see when I first get this done on the fuel system video, which will be the next one. Got everything connected. I kind of have some fittings mocked up because I ended up ordering more than I needed. And then as for the interior, ooh, she's very dirty. Oh yes, she is very dirty, so excuse that. Put this guy somewhere in here, we can see. Alright, that'll hold for now. So, it is still a bit of a mess. I have been trying to mess with some wiring in here for the last little harness I have running through the body. Because before we did have the windows working, but I went crazy and cut that harness out, so I either need to go to the junkyard and pull that reconnected somewhere, or just kind of pull the door panel apart and run all new wires there. I do need to make another little fuse panel just for my windows and small stuff like that. Like I said, I was going to keep everything separate from the engine and the body, so that's what I'm doing. Moving on over here, we're going to go to this fun organized mess. So we have my switch panel, which has some more wires that are connected to it, as you can see. We wired up my reverse lockout solenoid, battery cutoff switch, 12 volt distro, ground distro. I did kind of separate everything, even though it does look like a jumbled mess. But here's the little fuse panel that I already have starting in the making for the body. And then we just need some relays and stuff to go along with it. So I think that's really it. Nothing too different. You can get a better view here. There's going to be another 45 that comes out of that by the post filter. And I may run a line either across or kind of stop it at the middle, make a hole with a grommet, go straight down, across under the car, up through the wheel well, and into the rails. Return, same thing, probably make it come up possibly through a hole next to it, or maybe through the side here, because the return does end up going there, and I need to have some fun with that because the the fitting's too tall, so now it hits the little plastic part that covers the speakers, so I may Dremel into that, try not to break anything, we'll see. But that's kind of a brief update here. Just show you guys a quick little test run, I guess. So, batteries on. We've got still 12 volts, which is awesome. Headlights turn on. We've got ECU. Oh yeah, I forgot this. I was so excited about this, I didn't even show anyone this. So this is removable. So what I'm gonna do is put some magnets on it probably. Put them right there and there. So this is removable, and that's where I have the Holley. So I do have another cool panel that looks like this, as you saw in the previous video, or through this video as well. It was a rusted panel. I was like, hey, I have some supplies. I'll use them, make them look nice. All right, so we got the Holley power right here. Turns on, and we have the fuse in the relay box that I made that's in there that replaced the Ford one, and that's all gonna be for engine, no body, none of that. We have the fan switch, which I have wired up already, but it can't work because obviously the car doesn't turn on, and I have the fan wire wired into the Holley output harness, so the Holley can control the fan rather than me having an on and off switch, and I can have some variable speeds, and I can have all the fun with that. Fuel pump obviously does nothing yet. The wire's already run. I just don't think I have it's one of the 12 volts. I know the signal wire's here, so it's the other 12 volt. And obviously the Holley, that's not hooked up, but that's probably gonna be the next switch we're gonna test here. But let's turn this sucker off, boom. And then obviously with magnets, this will just slap right on instead of me wrestling with it. Yep, and then I'll just show you guys under the hood here. This is where the fuel feed line will come up through. Obviously, I'm gonna insulate this. This is some kind of important wire, I'm not sure yet. I've redone so much wiring in this car, it's everything's still so new. So the Holley looks nice and tucked up in here. Got the Motion Raceworks steam vent still sitting in there. Just gonna get a rubber hose or something like that. Probably gonna replace this guy here too, just for looks. Some new clamps, cause a little aged. So, minus the leaves and corrosion everywhere. Here's the fuse box / relay box, fan stuff. That's really it. It's the underhood. Then we've got the fuel pressure regulator here. So that will be where my return comes from. The other side's capped off. Put a vacuum line on here, adjust it here. This is dash 8. Go under, up into the fuel cell, and return. Alright guys, so I'm going to conclude the video here. I do apologize if it was just kind of clips thrown together. I just wanted to get you guys a little caught up, and I just threw some clips that I got together over the past couple months here, but we're chugging away at the fuel system here. Stay tuned for the fuel system video because I already have some clips going on there. Just waiting on a few more fittings because obviously when you order fittings online and you think you got it, you're like, yeah, I need these. You end up with a lot more than what you need, so you have to return them and then buy the ones that you need because, speaking from personal experience, either way, fuel system video is going to be great. And after that, hopefully, first start up with the Holley. And then we're probably going to finish up on building a little panel for the body harness, because that's going to be fun. But wiring wise, it's just headlights that work, but I got to get them on the same circuit as the tail lights, blinkers, brake lights, side markers. I think just dome light. I mean, that's just if I want to get a little fancy. But I'm really excited, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys stay safe. Later.